Good morning, YouTubers. Hope everybody's having a great day. Have I got a great video for you guys. But before we do, I gotta say congratulations, Ali Tregent. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but Ali, T-R-E-G-E-N-T, Tregent. Someone said it was pronounced a little different because it's French, so it might be Tregent. Needless to say, I want to say congratulations. You were the winner of the October event, as you can see right here. Let's see if we can kind of zoom out just a little bit. So as you can see, the final score for the game for Monday night was the Steelers at 26, New York with 8. So the Steelers on this side, we had 6 right here. So the winner is in this row. And then when you come up to New York and you come down from the 8, and there it is, 6 and 8. And you are our winner. And you've been a member for about 2 months. So congratulations. That is awesome that you ended up hitting that. So couldn't have happened to a better person. So congratulations. I hope to see a comment from you later today. And I'm also going to put up a short video so you can find it real quick. If you'd like to become a member, anybody out there would like to become a member, every month we do a special event where we give away something really cool. And it's only $1.99 to become a member, and it helps the channel. Your comments go directly to my phone, so I never miss them. And it's just a lot of fun to enjoy the events with us. So with that being said, let's get started into today's video. I just wanted to say that real quick because that way she can shoot me an email or leave a comment, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much. So today's video, I want to talk about a recent comment that I did get. I think this is important. It's a great comment. A little bit of a dilemma someone's having. So we have, some of y'all know, we have our Discord room. We have our Reddit group. We have a Facebook group. We have a lot of different stuff. This comment was actually pulled off of the Discord group. And some of them links are below, so be sure to join those rooms. That way if you have a question, it will pop up. I'll see it, and then I can answer it really quick. Or in this case, make a video on it because it is really a great video. So it was, I have a dilemma. If silver is used to create all this technology today, and y'all say we aren't mining enough, won't it be soon until the industrial runs out of silver and has to pay more? And if the price goes up too high, do you think the industry will continue to make that technology if silver is too high in price? I don't think so. They have to invent something new, and silver will go down. Because even if they make the products with a higher silver cost, it will cost us more, and we will afford less of it. So I'm conflicted about the mining extraction capacity, the amount of silver in the ground, and the amount everyone has stacked away. To be honest, I just consider silver real money, and that's it. I doubt we will ever get rich with it. Okay, so I think that's a great comment. There's a lot of things here that we're going to unpack today. Sorry reading it a little slow. Sometimes when I'm reading people's stuff, it's a little slower pace, and I wanted people to really understand what's being said here because there's a lot to unpack. With this comment, I want to start off by saying, so it is true. Silver is in short supply. Why is it in short supply? A lot of it has to do with the price. The price has been manipulated so low for so long. If it costs you more money to produce silver, are you going to go out and produce it? So the easy answer is no. No one out there is going to go out there and raise cattle if you can't make money off of it. And the same thing is with silver. In a lot of cases, you can't make money off of silver. Why? Because If you're in a country like the US, we want more money, we want higher pay. If you're in a country where maybe you have cheap labor, but you don't have the silver supplies in ground to mine. The cost to mine is going up. It takes diesel, it takes gas, it takes a lot of different resources, chemicals to mine it, extract it, separate it, refine it, produce it into the bars or rounds that you're buying, or jewelry, as I have a bag of jewelry sitting right here for this exact talk. So clearly a lot of the easy surface silver is being mined right now and has been. But these supplies, the easy supplies, are getting harder and harder to find. Why? Because they have been top taken away, I guess you can say, top mined, all the easy stuff. If you're mining, the first thing you want to do is grab all the easy, the low-hanging fruit, the easy stuff. Then as time goes on, the price will go up, and then you can work a little harder to get the stuff a little deeper that's going to cost you a little more money to pull out of the ground. You know, the question is, though, what will happen if the price keeps going up? So, first of all, I got to say, the price ain't really going up on anything we're buying. It's the value of the dollar that's going down. The more dollars they're printing, the less they are worth, and the more you will need. If you were trading straight up oil for silver, the ratio really hasn't moved much. And that could be a little bit of a bad example, because I am saying much, because the truth of the matter is silver has been manipulated down for just that reason. The industrial demand, military complex, new technologies, obviously higher price silver. It makes it harder to produce some stuff. Now I got to say, if you're a politician and you need Tomahawk missiles for defense, offense, whatever, is the price of silver going to matter? Let's say for a minute that yes, a Tomahawk missile takes 500 ounces. This has been debated a little bit online. So I'm going to say, for example, 500 ounces. With an ounce of silver right now at $35, is it going to matter if a Tomahawk missile that takes 500 ounces, the silver aspect doubles in price? So you think about that for a minute. 500 ounces, you're talking at, let's see, 10 would be, give me a quick second here. So at 500 ounces at $35, that's $17,500. Let's just say it goes up by, we're going to say 5x. And I think 5x is an easy number. Let's just say times 5x. That's going to take it up $87,500. You're talking an extra 60 grand roughly. Do you think $1 million Tomahawk missiles, and I don't even know what they go for, but I know they ain't cheap, it's going to matter if they spend an extra $60,000? When we have our debt, we can't even pay it. We're just charging it. Then politicians are going to look at it like, you know what, it ain't our money, it's taxpayer money. So they're not going to care. Technology will go on. Then the question and debate came up. I brought up a cell phone. Let's just say a cell phone has a half ounce of silver in it, hypothetically, for a minute. Is it going to matter if that half ounce of silver goes up by 5 or 10x? I mean, that phone, that cell phone that you're carrying might cost you an extra $100. Most of the time now, when you buy a cell phone, they give you interest-free for 24 months, which means people are buying stuff they can't even afford. That extra $100 divided by 24 months, you're talking roughly $4.25 a month. Is it really going to matter if it went up that little bit? People are still going to sign off on the payment. But I used a half ounce of silver in that cell phone. Someone in the chat room actually corrected me and say, sorry to interrupt. A typical iPhone is estimated to have around 0.03 grams. So 0.0, that's not even a gram of silver. A gram of silver is $1. Let's just say we went up 10x. That dollar goes up to $10. That puts $9 more on your cell phone. Probably not going to really matter in the grand scheme of things, the price. Technology is getting better. It's getting better and better, and they're finding a lot of the new technologies need more silver, needs more gold. We're using silver as a substitute for gold already. As of right now, there's no substitution for silver. And a lot of that is because of the thermal dynamics that's in silver. For those of you that don't know, one of the little tricks you can do to find out if a silver bar is real or fake, and I actually have a couple of fake rounds somewhere. I might do it as a demonstration one day. These are both real, but let's pretend for a minute this is fake. You can actually put those on a table, put an ice cube here and put an ice cube here, and watch the ice cube on the real silver melt quicker. Obviously, it can't be in plastic because instantly the cold from the ice, all that heat is coming through the silver bar, all the coolness is going into the silver bar, whatever, and it basically pushes the temperature change quicker. It's important that you understand there's only so much silver out there. And as it's getting harder and harder to mine, it's only going to go up in price. That's not even taken into account. You brought up a thing with how much, a part of that comment, how much we all are stacking. So yeah, we're stacking a lot. Despite people wanting to say it's not a huge factor what we're stacking a lot. And I don't plan on giving mine up anytime soon unless the price at least triples at this point. Why? Because everything else that we buy has gone up in value. I didn't invest my money in silver and gold to break even, while everything else around me went up. I won't sell it. I just won't sell it. Literally. And I talk to a lot of people that have the same attitude. You know what? I could have put my money in the stock market. I could have put it in Bitcoin. I could have bought real estate. I won't sell my silver unless I make a good profit. I'll pass away with it. I'll give it to my kids before that happens. And that's exactly where a lot of the stacking community is. Now you have to understand too, if big companies like JP Morgan and all these companies have been manipulating silver, but at the same time they're buying it, why would they be manipulating it, buying and selling it, but then on the sidelines they're buying tons of it? Because what they're doing is they're flipping paper. It would be no different. Someone actually made a comment. I'll show you guys this in a video. I picked up 40 ounces today. I picked up 40 ounces of silver. I picked it up at $30 an ounce. The guy really needed money. I said, I'm not buying right now because I'm already in over my head and don't even know how I'm going to pay my bills this month. But that's okay. I'll figure it out. I always do. And someone had said, you could sell part of them, let part of them go, and then just offset it. I mean, and I actually had someone that had offered me, they said, you know what, I'll give you your money back for those ounces, and you can keep 5 of them. You keep 5, and I'll give you your money back. And that would essentially kind of be a profit. It's not a profit in cash, but I'd have 5 extra ounces of silver that I didn't have when the day started out, and I'd have the money to pay my bills. But I'm trying to find a way to keep them all. I hate to say that. Once you start stacking, you're going to find out that it's a little bit addicting. Needless to say, the people that have them aren't getting rid of them. And if JP Morgan and them are buying it up, they're making money on the side by flipping, and they're using their profits to increase their stock, their pile of silver, their stack. And they know that eventually the price is going to break the manipulation. It's going to skyrocket. The demand is already there. Right now, people don't understand how short supply silver is. Why? Because you don't understand how much short on money you are until you don't have the money to pay a bill. And until someone don't get their silver, no one's really going to realize how short supply silver is. I think I explained that properly. If until they default on a silver shipment, until someone gets told, hey, we don't have your silver for you, nothing bad is going to happen. They keep overselling. As of right now, you think about it as a bank account. You make $1,000 a month and you got $10,000 in your savings account. Even if you're spending $1,500 a month, are you going to be in trouble? No. You're going to spend your $1,000 that you made, and you're going to spend $500 out of your savings account. Do you have a deficit? Yes, you're running a deficit because you're not making as much as you're spending. You're tapping into your savings. You're tapping into your surplus. Once the surplus runs out, you're in trouble. And it's the same way with silver. Once the silver surplus runs out, they're in trouble. Question is, will it run out? Well, the same scenario that I just told you guys with the banking, with the money. You're making $1,000 a month. You're spending $15,000. Are you in trouble? Well, you're definitely realizing that your savings account's going down $500 every month. If you maintain that for 20 months, you are in trouble because by the 21st month, you're not going to have enough money to pay your bills. But with 20 months, you could either spend less, work more, find ways to bring that more in line. That's kind of what's happening with silver. They just aren't at the point yet where they're super worried about it. But the price is going up. By the price going up, there are people that are buying less. Why? I mean, you just take someone like me. I mean, I used to make big orders, and now my orders are getting smaller and smaller. I mean, I remember a couple months putting in 250 ounces orders, 300-ounce orders. When you go all the way back to $15 silver, when I first started almost, I could pick up a monster box in 2 months, easy. Now, you can't do that. You know, so with that being said, you have to understand that people aren't buying quite as much silver because the price is going up. And if the price tripled, then even less silver will be being bought. However, solar panels are still going to use silver. Tomahawk missiles are still going to use silver, all that stuff. But the people that are stacking, like me and you, we may not be stacking quite as much. And despite people saying that we are a very minor dent in silver, I don't believe that. Maybe here in the United States we're a minor dent, but some countries, the people don't want fiat currency. They want silver. They understand that silver is money. And even here in the U.S., we don't necessarily want silver for money in average, but we do have silver for jewelry. And once you realize that, pretty ring right there, that one, that's a pretty piece right there. I ended up picking this stuff up for $1 a gram, $1 a gram. It's sterling though, it's 925. And just silver. This is probably what I would call junk silver, but this ain't the definition. They just call this sterling. But some pretty pieces in there. Why did I pick this up? Because it was cheap. Does it have the price on there? Let's see here. $150 for 158 grams of silver. So I actually paid a little bit less than $1 a gram. I don't know what it is today by grams. It's probably more than $1 a gram now. But I might someday pull a piece out of here, clean it up nice, and maybe someone will trade me something even better for it. Someone might ask, why would you buy that junk? You know, I have a lot of junk like this, especially in my storage unit. Why? It's silver. I've got silverware. I'll pick up stuff at estate sales, flea markets. You know, once you know how to spot silver, you know how to test it, you know what you're looking for, you can buy an acid test set super cheap online, maybe under 20 bucks. Use a little drop of acid. Once you start picking up stuff like that, I mean, that's silver. You don't have to buy the high premium stuff. A lot of people like the high premium stuff. I mean, there's a couple items that I collect. My son loves eagles. And, you know, I actually had a talk with him today about it. And he's like, you know, I said, you understand, you can get a generic ounce of silver for a good amount cheaper. He said, it's not really a good amount cheaper. What? You pay $2 more, maybe $3 more for a quality ounce of silver that everybody recognizes around the world, something that's nicer, more popular. Yeah, it's silver. If everything comes crashing down, my ounce will probably be the same as your ounce. However, he goes, if things just keep getting printed, they keep printing money and prices of everything just keep going up, end of the year comes, they stop making eagles like they do every year. Another big jump in silver, it pops up to $50. He goes, don't be surprised if I can't trade three silver eagles for 4 ounces of silver. And then those little premiums didn't really matter. And I mean, he's right in that aspect. I'm a stacker. I'm not a collector. That's why I'm willing to get whatever. That's why we gave away this awesome coin this month. Because to me, this is just an ounce of silver. But to a lot of people out there, that's a $250 1987 San Francisco MS69. Very low mintage coin. And, you know, I look at it like I got lucky on it anyway, because someone gave me a great deal on a tray of them. I had to buy 20, but it was worth it because back then silver was cheap. They were inexpensive. I was able to get a good deal. And so I hope that answered the question. Comment below what you guys think. I think this is a great opportunity for people to comment their thoughts. If you think, yeah, when it gets too expensive, people won't buy cell phones, or they'll stop making them because the silver's too expensive, or Tomahawk missiles, or solar panels, or computers, or whatever. As of right now, they don't have a substitute for silver. Are they working on it? Unfortunately, they're not. What they're working on is new technologies using silver, kind of like the new batteries now that use silver because they can charge almost instantly. That technology, people aren't going to care. If you've got the money to buy a Tesla and you need a good battery in it that can charge instantly, I watched one video the other day. They charged the Tesla for 12 hours, and the Tesla still wasn't even 100% charged. And I was like, what in the world? I didn't realize that. So, you know, you got to understand, if they can charge these Tesla cars up in an hour, someone ain't going to care what that battery costs, because your time's valuable. And some things you just can't put a price on. And time, in my opinion, is one of them. So I think that we are going to see silver continue to run higher and higher. And hopefully you're stacking. Hopefully you're ready for when the price does jump. Because there's going to be a lot of people that are getting in now. And, you know, they might see a pullback like we saw the other day. We saw it go to $35. Then we saw $32.50. And there were a lot of people that were maybe upset. I bought it so it would go up in price. Silver ain't a get rich quick, and when it goes up, you'll have missed the boat. Just like we're never going back to 15, we're probably never going back to 20. Chances are we're going to go a whole lot higher. And technology is going to get better. It's going to use more silver, and that's it. So with that being said, I thank you all for watching. I'm exhausted today. I can't even keep my eyes open. I'm just explaining and pushing through it. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to have another great video for you guys tomorrow. Please take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button if you didn't hit it and you made it this far. Let me know your thoughts, and I love to hear them. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys again tomorrow on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.